toilets over in Victoria.
Well, it's been 2 years and it's all about to start again. All that planning and building and trying to get it go faster is about to be given the acid test. All that behind the scenes work has to be done. The volunteers preparing the field so everything's ship shape on the day. And then there's all the scrutineering to be carried out. The interstate visitors start to arrive. Well, the Turner boys from Perth are back again, this time with some new, great-looking GBs. And from the other side of the country, we've got the boys from Maryborough in Queensland with their stunning new Gulls. When people come from that far, they're intending to kick ass. This is truly an Australia-wide event. With the campers setting up and the smell of the breakfast barbecue, the anticipation and excitement is starting to rise.
Break everything.
A brush off of the dust and it's ready to go again. Others weren't quite so lucky to make it through the first round.
Simon out cornered him at that time and leads the way around now. About halfway through.
The last time I was looking at that one, it was sitting on its undercarriage. The ARF's popularity was really noticeable this year, giving the timers and light officials a real headache trying to tell them apart. There's the before and the after.
It's less to bring tomorrow. Let's take a bigger lunchbox.
Well, it's been a long night, but it's all fixed for the next day. That looks like an expensive problem. The officials are always flat out trying to post the heat times as quickly as possible. The still guys were out in force with many great snaps being taken. Kirk's back again, sitting in the same spot as he was 2 years ago, this time going faster though, with his re-engined Weedle Williams. And Peter Leaney is back with his Hughes. Obviously he has sorted out the bugs, as this year he is blitzing the field.
Frightened me a bit on that turn one then, Mark. But Steve and Turner looking great.
Yeah, I did double check because I don't know who you are.
This year was the 100th anniversary of the first ever air race, held in Reims, France. It was won by Glenn Curtis in his Golden Flyer, with an average speed of 42 miles an hour. The enthusiasm of pilots in those days is something to be admired, with Curtis coming all the way from the US to participate. This was all just after Valerio had flown the English Channel, and only 6 years after the Wright brothers' first flight. Imagine trying to race one of these things around pylons. You'd want to get out and walk. It would be faster and much safer. Over the weekend there were a lot of hard luck stories, typical of when you get a large group of modelers together. What's the rush? Where's the fire? Oh, you do have a problem. Some of the other classes may not be as fast as the inlines, but it is still close and exciting racing. With all the action being in the air, there is the majority of the field waiting patiently in the wings for their turn.
Fancy getting him to shave too.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He had to trim, yeah.
That sounds like the end to another Golden Year event, with just the formalities left.